5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yo, this is top 5 dead or alive. 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 Yo, this is top 5.
One time for the grind.
One time for the grind.
One time for the grind. One time for the grind, your man Greasy sliding through with a special episode of Top 5 Dead or Alive, the show. Now, you never seen Top 5 Dead or Alive, the show?
Come on, son!
You're out of here. You know what I'm saying? Out of here.
Top 5 Dead or Alive, the show is classic hip-hop debate on one of the most classic hip-hop subjects out there. Who is, who are, who be the top 5 Dead or Alive MCs? Now, it's not just a list, man. Not just a list, man. A list, alright? We breaking it down to the very last compound. Verses, albums, lyrics, all of that. We taking it there, alright? So, in classic debate form, we also have the rebuttal. That's where things get just a tad bit. You know what? I'm gonna let y'all check it out right now. I took the top 5 moments from the first season, put them all together. Jambalaya! Ooh, yes. That's crazy. One time. Top 5 Dead or Alive, the show.
5, 5, 5, 5.
Yo, my number 4 is none other than the front man for Public Enemy, the rhyme animal, the rebel without a pause himself, Chuck D. Alright? Chuck D brought black consciousness to hip hop and truly changed the game. I doubt that we will ever see a period in hip hop where to be conscious or to be positive was actually popular. That was commercial hip hop of that era. We're talking about between 87 to about 1990 or so. All right? And so through Public Enemy, with Chuck D as the front man, we see the emergence of groups like Brand Nubian. We see Lakim Shabazz, Queen Latifah, the whole Native Tongues movement, BDP. It couldn't exist without Chuck D as the front man for Public Enemy. Yo, any critic will tell you hands down that It Takes a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back is without a doubt the greatest hip hop album ever. And I quote, I got a letter from the government the other day. I opened it and read it and said they were suckers. They wanted me for their army or whatever. Picture me giving a damn. I said never.
Alright, yo, rebuttal time. You got 30.
I'm gonna say this, man. Chuck D, great lyricist. You know what I'm saying? Power to the people. All that. I'm saying. Chuck D also gave us Flavor Flav. Flavor Flav! Alright? That's all I'm gonna say. That's my rebuttal. Flavor Flav!
Word up, word up, word up.
This is my top 5.
Well, defend them then. Well, defend them.
So my number 5. I think my, dude over there, kind of probably one of the types that like got to be caught up on like old sales and how many albums and all that stuff, and that's cool. And I love longevity. I love to show that people can show that they're consistent. But I always root for just what's real, what's hot. So when you think of like a lot of independent artists and stuff, some independent artists out here that will go toe to toe with anybody you can think of.
Get on.
That had, I mean, when we talk about the Chaos, the
Kid, Senor, Cows,
the Jaws, the Snubs, and
Mojo,
Mojo. You know what I'm saying? When you think of
Stanza, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
And mine is an independent artist, and I promise you, I will put this brother up against anybody.
Okay, so I don't know who you're talking about. I didn't name Mojo. I didn't.
Albany, Georgia, but living here in Atlanta.
Okay.
His name is Nestle.
Nestle?
Insane.
Ali Oxen Free?
Ali. No. Now, Ali Oxen Free, I think, was one of the more.
For the women. But his punchlines is
But as far as punchlines, imagine to me, like, I love Redman.
Okay.
Redman is my dude. I love me some Redman. imagine Red Man with the growl or the bark of like a Beanie Siegel. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, when you put the two of them together, you got Nestle. You can't ask for more. And that's for me.
Okay.
That's for me.
Okay.
Song, favorite song. He got a song called Working Man.
Working Man. Okay, I believe he did that. I believe I heard that before.
Working Man
Live.
featuring Ken J.
Okay.
And release this song to the world. I'll say it like that.
Okay.
Release this song to the world. I have never got a response like that. And I done played a lot of Scarface songs before. I done played a lot of, Jay-Z and Nas and all of them. I have never got a response like I got when Working Man was released. And I just say plain and simple, like when it comes to just the punchlines, just the
right.
The
Lyricism.
Lyricism. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't always gotta be like the deepest thing in the world, but just like, dude is serious.
It makes sense.
It makes sense.
It makes sense.
Clever.
I know that's
Clever.
good guy. Good man, right. And I rock with us.
Next is my number 5. I'm sticking with it. Holla at me if you got a problem with it.
Holla at it if you got a problem with it, sir. All right, that's what's up. All right, Joe, you know what to do.
Well, just as a rebuttal, I appreciate, you supporting the local artists and all that, but the bottom line is I came here for a competition. It's obvious to me that you didn't research and get your top 5 together, number 1, because to be the top 5 MCs, period, my top 5 MCs is up there in multiple different ways. You don't think Scarface started off as an independent? Tell him to get his game up. Tell your boy to get his game up. You don't think they started off struggling independent? He been doing this for 30 years. How long your boy been in doing his thing? I got independent artists that I like, but you not about to be the top 5. You gotta put out some albums. Scarface, you gotta put some work in the game. You gotta be generational over generational. So I see right now you did not come for a competition. You came to promote your independent artists.
Oh, really?
Oh, the lights is blinking, yo. We had to take a little cut for that, joy, yo.
Hey, the Gorilla is running with for number 3. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Tupac. Number 3 artist. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's cool. Like, cats can say what they want to say. I mean, but when I'm talking about, when I think about my top 5 dead alive, I'm thinking about content, I'm thinking about lyrics, I'm thinking about total impact on the culture. And when you talk now, for good or for bad, whatever you want to say, you talk about Tupac's legacy, you can go from Tupac to DMX to 50 Cent to Ja Rule to Plies. And you see the Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is, but you know what I'm saying? When you talk about the impact that this man, the music industry had to take note of what this man did and made a business model off of copy and mimicking his entire style. Good or bad, better or worse, whatever you want to call it now. My album for Tupac, hands down. I know cats like to say, All Eyes on Me. You know what I mean?
All Eyes on Me.
Garbage. Real talk, garbage. Me Against the World, period. Me Against the World will show you every human emotion that a young black male in America experiences. So he took you from the Shed So Many Tears, you know what I'm saying, to the Dear Mama, to the Temptation. You understand what I'm saying? Like, Tupac was the type of dude that, you know what I mean, like, just to be real, he would call a female a bitch in a rhyme and then at the same time lift her up. And it all made sense to us for whatever reason, all right?
Spit that verse, son.
Huh?
Spit that verse.
Elementary, I on misery. Let me alone, I grew up amongst the dying breed. I ain't gonna do y'all Sorry, I can't do that. Can you feel me?
Yeah, rebuttal time, what up?
Hey, yo, man. Tupac, without a doubt, I will go on camera and say this, is without a doubt the most impactful, most influential rapper to ever do it.
That's
without a doubt.
Word right there. It's 2 syllables for rapper.
However,
church.
Tupac is not in the top 5 lyricists of all time. And thus the hate mail cometh. Yo, if you look at the technique that Tupac was using when he was, alive and doing his thing, it paled in comparison to the technique of his peers. You talking about Wu-Tang Clan, you talking about Biggie Smalls, and not to mention a lot of the subterranean artists who were out at the time, such as Black Moon and you know, yeah, Jerry the Damager and others. Lyrically, Redman, come on. Lyrically, Tupac was not seeing any of those dudes. Good rapper, not top 5 lyricist.
Refutation, listen, man, hold on real quick. Hold the phones. Tupac not top 5. You still feel this man's impact on the industry, on hip hop culture, on lyricism to this day. No, he was not a lyrical giant like a Rakim. You understand what I'm saying? But to say Tupac is not worthy of a top 5 nomination, but we can still see traces of his influence today, for real, B? That hurts me, brother. My feelings hurt.
Yo, I'm
about to start crying on camera.
My number 3, Sean Carter. Sean Carter.
Jigga Man and me, I don't love my hug him out because I replace him with another one. Okay.
And this is the thing. Again, when I look for an MC, I look for, you know, the brother that I never had, the cousins that I have and I've always, you know, been close to. And Jay-Z have always had, from the time I first heard him, he had that like, hey, y'all, let's get your money right, get your mind right, get your stuff in order. And I appreciate that from him. So, you know, he came with some of the most clever ways in saying those things, and I appreciate that.
What's your favorite song? Favorite song? Hard to do.
My favorite song came from American Gangster.
Okay.
I love that album.
Okay.
I do love that album because for me that album was it was just like the movie. You know, It was no other artist, not a Nas, not an Ice Cube, nobody that you could put or Scarface that you could, you know, is comparable to Denzel as far as, you know, and that was American Dreaming. And it was simply because it was so like, whether we doing corporate, whether we, you know, I mean, I ain't promoting dudes selling drugs, but whatever it may be, we all just American Dreaming. So whether it's, you know, top 5, dead or alive, trying to get, you know what I'm saying? It's American Dreaming. So like, to me, that was an excellent song, and like, you just make it fit for you. So that was my song. My verse came from whatever. My verse came from Everybody Was Screaming. My verse came from my favorite album by Jay, which was Blueprint.
Blueprint, okay, yeah.
But for me, it was Blueprint.
Blueprint's album.
Listen, the operative word, mine. I don't care about anybody else. This is my top 5, okay? Blueprint was mine, okay? And it was from Renegade. Everybody was screaming, going crazy about
Eminem murking him on that joint. Yeah.
No, Jay-Z's second verse was insane to me.
Spit that, son.
I had to hustle. Back to the wall, ashy knuckles, pockets filled with a lot of lint. Not a sin, got a bit. Lot of innocent lies, us on the project bench. What you holler rent, gotta pay rent, bring dollars in. By the bodega, iron under my coat, feeling brave. I do rap, wrapping my wages up, pockets full of hope. Do not text me, I'm awkward, I'm not lefty, I'm awkward.
Dave Chappelle that, son. Dave Chappelle that. Wrap it up, B. Wrap it up, B. All right. Are you kidding me?
What?
All right. Oh. Cuckoo.
So, my rebuttal?
That's just me.
Okay, let's get into the rebuttal, Joe.
So, number 1 is this. Jay-Z is probably the best rapper that ever lived, number 1. So, putting him at number 3 was a mistake to start with.
Number 3.
All right, period. Putting him at number 3 was a mistake to start with, point blank, okay? Point blank. So, number 1 is, yeah, Jay-Z, you like that Renegade, but what about Reasonable Doubt? What's your favorite song on Reasonable Doubt?
I think Reasonable
What's your favorite song on Reasonable Doubt?
Is a great album.
What's your favorite song on Reasonable Doubt? You haven't heard it before. Okay, so how can you go with Gangsta, American Gangsta? You just came out that in 07. The Captain rapping since 1996.
Top 5 off the
Do your research.
Top 5
Come with something.
Off the chain. You gotta know your artist. If this is the top 5 artists, you gotta do your research. That's what we want y'all to do. We want y'all to get out there, do your research. Nestle, you gotta look him up. You can't just dismiss him as, nah, I ain't never heard him. Google that, bitches. All right, so yo.
My fault. Yo, forgive me. I'm a passionate brother. Passion, fire, flames. Y'all gotta understand, I'm talking about 5 kings, 5 monsters. Monster Island, but no Godzookies. By that Einstein, by the sunshine, rhymes will intoxicate like moonshine. Total disaster, the broadcaster, master blaster as the tempo goes faster. Stop playing, people. You gotta understand a legacy has been set. From the womb to the tomb, presume the unpredictable. Gun salute, lights, rapping. That's the ritual. Stop playing with me. Oh, hey yo, right now y'all can't see it, but the cameraman is going wild because he knows what it is. Big.
Okay, that's
Stop playing with me. Now you talk. Now God bless the dead. You talk about a brother past who needs to be on the top 5. Big. You talk about a storyteller superb. You talk about a lyricist extraordinaire. Biggie. Stop playing. You talk about a classic album? Ready to die. Live from Bedford Stuyvesant, the livest one, representing BK to the fullest.
Okay.
Bastards ducking when Big B bucking. Woo! With the Mac in the act off handling, bandaging MCs, oxygen they can't breathe. Mad tricks up the sleeve. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. You gotta give credit. I'm naming names. I'm naming big names. I'm naming monsters. Hey yo, for my people, I'm taking y'all back to Monster Island. King Kong, Godzilla, King Ghidorah, Rodan, Mecha Godzilla. Stop playing with me. As we proceed, carving my initials in your forehead so every night before bed, you'll see the BP shine off the board head. Reverse that, I curse at the first whack. Nigga with the worst rap, cause he ain't worth jack. Hit him with 1,000 pounds of pressure per slap. Make his whole body jerk back. Watch the earth crack, hand him his purse back. Come on, man. What? Okay, so Coach Greasy, continue, you know what I'm saying, with your team right here, cause I'm like, yo, son, is this training? Like, is that's what's good? This is my competition? I'm looking around like, yo, do we have any straight jackets out this bastard? You know what I'm saying? Cause this is psych ward material. You know what I mean?
Big Pun didn't make the top 5 for me. He didn't make my top 5. You know, he didn't make it. He didn't make my top 5.
Okay.
Enough respect to Pun. Ill lyricist.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Didn't make my top 5 though. Didn't make my top 5.
I mean, what was it? A reason he didn't make it? I mean,
you bugging.
Well, you know, I mean, you know, I had to put in my top 5. My top 5, not, you know, this is competition. You know what I'm saying? I gotta bring my top 5. And my top 5 just didn't make room for Pun. Coming in number 5 for me is a strong lyricist. It's a strong MC. So, you know, maybe he'd have made 6 or 7 or something like that, but he just didn't make the cut.
Son, stop playing with it. This brother over here, his top 5, you're not dealing with superb MCs. You're dealing with hot MCs, but not superb MCs. So at the end of the day, his list does not compare to mine. All right? Bottom line. And when you see this brother rocking with my peoples, when you see that, when you see him co-signing my peoples, and you're going to say he gave a better argument than me, you're out of here. You know what I'm saying? Out of here. You know what I mean? There you go with your KRS. Out of here. You know what I mean? Take that. Hey, yo, G.O.A.T, Rakim, Nas, Biggie, Big Pun, it's a Rizzy. I'm on my Russell Crowe. I'm on my Are You Not Entertained? Woo! Oh, my fault. Yo, set off from the first verse of you, son. The first verse.
I got enough to go.
Other than that, top 5, dead or alive, something superb and supreme has been justified.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.